RFK Stadium is the place. The reigning MLS Cup champions Colorado Rapids come in to take on DC United. Changes up top because of injuries, Thomas.
Yeah, there are some changes, but you know what? That group of 8 here, very important. They were there last year as well, so they're going to be very solid still defensively and take their chances going forward.
He was in his place last time.
Yeah, and what I like here, Tony, is that McCarthy and Sims will play a little closer together. So now you're talking about the block of 6 that always defends.
Dressed in their white and maroon. The referee is Terry Vaughn, and we're all set here and underway at RFK Stadium. Long ball sent forward, intended for a Davies right away, deflected away. Wolf is there. And now it's a quarterback. The first touch for
Pontius and now Nahar have been pretty good.
Here comes Andy now. Defenders flocking to him. He finds some room for McCarty. The team captain back for Sims. Tried to cross it in, looked like a handball, and it's going to be a free kick for DC United.
And what Ben has done is he's really encouraged Pontius. Pontius has got more shots than anybody else on DC United's team. Started with McCarthy all games, and Nahar to go forward. There you see the handball. Oh, Mastroeni, he's been around.
Driven into the mixer, the header, and it's inches wide. It was taken quick. Maybe the defenders weren't set. A good snap header. Didn't look like Pickens was going to get there, but it's just outside of the post.
Yeah, Charlie Davies does well in the crowd, and it's a quick one right there.
Oh, it's Wolf.
Actually, you know what? It is Wolf. Coming off Davies, he's on the ground, so you don't need to have great size in order to go for it.
Jamie Smith again curling it in toward the spot. Deflected, it's loose in the box, and they score. Drew Moore stuffs it in after the deflection. Another set-piece goal for the Rapids, and DC United is trailing at home. Could be worse, as it looks like Ethan White may have injured his shoulder. Here's another look at the goal.
Jamie Smith just plays that good ball in. Again, can't get cleared initially, bounces around, and Drew Moore stays with it. I think initially maybe Jakovic can actually head that ball and doesn't really extend himself, and then you have to stay with runners. It's a very simple and easy theme. Attack first and second balls.
So we saw the attacking players for DC warming up. Davies sitting down on the field. So, there's something wrong.
I know players, and it's his hamstring. Has touched it a few times. He can accelerate. I saw it for a few minutes already. There's the ISO, great ISO. This is a guy that's limping a little bit, a guy that's going at 60, 70%, where he should go at 100, and a guy that is in somewhat of an agony and realizes now, by sitting down, that it's worse than he initially anticipated.
So here comes Santino Quaranta into the match. The substitution coming in the 34th minute. Ben Olsen's hand was forced. Now they're taking out a striker and bringing in Quaranta, who doesn't really play as a striker very much. We'll see if they maybe slide Pontius forward. Maybe Nahar can go up there. At any rate.
I mean, I've always said when we drafted, and I was the head coach here, Santino Quaranta.
Now it is Nguenya coming in for Wolf.
Yeah, frustrated Josh Wolf, and also not a good sign, you know, when you get to Wolfie's age too, you know, that's tough, you know, and he's forcing and pushing so hard. That's why he didn't start, you know, the last game.
With the tight games, yeah, the midweek games, the Saturday game, you're right.
But I still think in the locker room he's been a great guy, and obviously if you look at the Seattle game, he was very instrumental in creating stuff, and even the ball he plays to Fred late in the Dallas game. But that's on, especially early, as I said again, in transition. You always need to look forward.
Another turnover. Nice ball for Quaranta right to Nguenya, taking it in the middle. Nguenya goes down, and no penalty. Unbelievable. We'll have to look at the replay, but to me, that's a penalty anywhere in the world.
Yeah, I don't have to look at the replay. That is a clear penalty, absolutely. Nguyen's going crazy, and he makes a great first touch, cutting inside of Laurentowicz, and then Laurentowicz takes that left leg out for him.
Anywhere in the world, that's a penalty.
Absolutely.
Nowhere near the ball, kicks him in the back of the leg. End of story.
No discussion even about that. Great first touch. Laurentowicz really hacking him from behind.
Quaranta trying to slide it through for Nguenya. He was offside. McCarty trying to change the point of attack, blocked by Wells Thompson, and back for Woolard. Pontius finds a seam, now moving forward. Nguyen's with him. Chris Pontius skips around into the box. Komura coming from behind. Penalty, 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 penalty. Not nearly as obvious as the last one, but DC United, whether it was a makeup call or not, they're happy to get the spot kick. And we'll see who's going to step up and take it.
No, I think it's not a makeup call, and I look at the body language of the right fullback right now. Other teams are. Pontius is clearly in the box here and gets tangled up by.
That's a penalty.
It is a PK as well, no doubt.
So far this season, it has been Charlie Davies taking the penalties. He was subbed out because of an injury.
Quaranta not happy. McCarthy, as you remember, picked up the ball and then gave it to Davies, you know, for him to score the first PK.
All right,
this is a good opportunity for Pontius to get the
trying to equalize from the spot. Pontius shoots, and it's a goal. DC United back on level terms. And DC United now going for the win here at home.
Well deserved, actually. They showed some life in the second half. They created one or two half opportunities. Were, as you said, Tony, you know, by the referee in 2 other occasions with unfavorable calls. So, well, again, find ways to win sometimes, even if it's poorly. And the emotion that they're showing, the attitude.
Want to bring in another attacking player. Fred seems like the natural option. Some defenders out there as well. Birch is available. And Korb, depending on how Ben Olsen wants to play it.
Yeah, you got to think that.
And in a hard crossing into the middle, punched into the center. Here is Sims, shoots it, and it's over. I know Clyde Sims takes a lot of practice with that left foot, and that time he didn't do it very well. Nahar, if they can find him in the corner flag, sort of closed down a little bit now. Kitchen back to the midfield line, Jakovic. 1 minute gone of the 3 minutes of stoppage time. Here is Pontius again. Cuts around Kimura. Still coming forward. Deflected. It's alive. Pontius onto it again. Pontius! Pontius! It's alive for Nguenia. Shoots, and he missed it.
Well, Pontius stayed with that one just for a long time. Off balance as well. And Pickens again doing a good job coming over his line, forcing that shot. And Nguenia, maybe you can cross. There it is again. Ball stays alive. Shoulders the defender well. Pickens, a good starting point, forcing a mistake, and I think Nguenia's got to get that get it on target.
And dangerous ball back to the keeper. Just try to keep it from being in play. Quaranta's there. Pickens, safety first, smashes it out. And there's the final whistle. Only 25 seconds after they restarted with the sub and with the yellow card. At any rate, they'll have to share the points. DC United with the second half equalizer, but they could not find the game winner, and the final score is 1-1.